YouTube. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to do a makeup video finally. A lot of my friends and family have been requesting that I do one, and they've been asking for some years now that I start a channel based on my makeup. I want to do that, but sometimes it just seems like YouTube is oversaturated with makeup videos. So yeah, I'll just do my summer routine and do this as like a little chit chat video, and we'll go from there. So I already have on my primer because I had to re-record this opening. Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing. So it's supposed to minimize your pores for 8 hours. It also says you can put it on over your makeup that you already have to minimize your pores, but I haven't tried that. So try that at your own risk if you have it. So next I'm going to do foundation, which is my black Opal True Color Stick in Truly Topaz. And this is pretty much like my summer shade. In the wintertime, I use NARS Sheer Glow. I love that foundation. I'm probably going to buy it again, but I also heard that Anastasia Beverly Hills new foundation came out today, so I might pick that up. Next, I'm going to use a Morphe M439 brush. And this one's actually, it's really good for buffing and cream products. I got the idea to get this brush from Patrick Starr. You know, I don't know what he's using these days, but yeah, it works. I think it buffs it in really well. And yes, my brushes are dirty. I've been using them this week and I did not clean them to do this video. So I'll probably clean them later on, but you guys will be alright. Okay. Alright. Foundation is buffed in. Sorry, hopefully I'm not getting out of frame there too much. And the next thing I do, it depends on the day. I go in with concealer, the shade of my skin, which is, this is LA Pro, HD Pro in Toffee. I don't have too many blemishes right now, but I will go in on my nose where it's like shadows kind of show up. It just kind of looks dark around there. I will go around my mouth a little bit. You know, that mustache look is not cute. And just right there a little bit. So, and I'll blend that in with my foundation brush, because that, you know, it's really quick. I mean, I can pretty much get this routine done in like 15 minutes, and that's why I like it. I just haven't been feeling like doing my makeup that much this summer, even though I have done my makeup, but it's been hot. It's hot in my house, even though the AC is running. It's just been really hot lately. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I do is I highlight with another LA Pro concealer in Pure Beige. Just go in. And I do like a triangle. So Jackie Aina said that this kind of, I used to do it where I used to pull my concealer all the way out this way, but I didn't like that as much in photos when I saw myself. So I've been kind of doing it this way. She suggests like doing this way if you want to kind of make your face a little bit longer, I think. And I know Rennie Vasquez does this. I went to him in Beat Face Honey's class years ago, which was, they were good teachers, and I do that. So, and then I'm going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take my beauty blender, it's already damp, and I'm going to blend that out. So, here we go. Did y'all watch Love and Hip Hop last night? I still have to catch up on it. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I always call it Love and Hip Hop LA. I wrote that on Twitter. Then I felt stupid. But, I mean, it's just Twitter for right now. I wasn't going to go back and change it. What are y'all thinking about the season so far? I think it's going to be good. I mean, Atlanta, I think, used to be everybody's favorite. But, I think they need to probably revive their cast a little bit. Alright, next step. I'm going in with my Morphe Contouring and highlighting palette. I would not suggest buying this palette. I bought it when I thought I was gonna do makeup, like start freelancing, and I might still do that. But these contour shades don't work for me, and the highlighting shades are pretty well. There's a pink one, but it broke last week. It's totally my fault. So I just kind of used the Neutralist one. This one's more yellow. So yeah, I'm going to dab that over my highlighted points. And I don't really bake. And for those of you who are interested in watching more YouTube to do your makeup, you don't have to do every step that someone does to their face. And that's what I had to learn. I kind of learned step by step. Yeah, I don't really do the baking thing, but I will pat this under. I just think it looks a little bit better, and it helps with creasing. Yeah, you don't have to do everything I do or somebody else does. And you can do every step perfectly, and the look will look different on your face. Okay? I mean, that's when people talk to me about makeup, that's one thing they're concerned about. They're like, I watch YouTube and I try or I practice, and it doesn't look like the girl on the video. It's not. I mean, you're a different person. Your face shape is most likely different from theirs. It's best to look at the technique that they're doing, which is what I learned, and then fit it to your liking accordingly. So my next step is Sacha Cosmetics Kamaflage translucent setting powder. I like this powder. I've had it for a few years. It's not as finely milled as some other powders, but hey, it works. I also think this might be good for oily people too. Alright, and then I just kind of tap my face. Tap around my face. I try to do the parts of my face that I conceal first. Sometimes I forget, like I did. You saw me go over my forehead first. And then I like blend around the highlighted powder areas, just because I don't want it to look ashy or too light. Sometimes in pictures it'll come out looking too light or too powdery. Not saying I take a lot of pictures, but I've noticed that. So I mean, makeup is not natural, but I mean, if you want it to look as natural as possible, that's what I try and do. You know, blending is your friend. Blend, blend, blend. Alright. Next step. Everyone's favorite thing to talk about, contouring. So what I do, I use Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder and Milk Chocolate. I do like these powders. They're really soft but really pigmented. And you just need like a tap. The brush I'm using is a Real Techniques brush. I can't remember. It came in a set. Oh, it says right here, contour brush. Alright, it came in a set with a few other face brushes a few years ago. It's still on the market. You can find it in like Ulta, or you could go to their website. The makers are here on YouTube. They're like these two UK sisters who do makeup for a living. They're really good. So, what are their names? It's on here. Samantha Chapman. Yeah. I thought her sister did it too. Who knows? It just says Samantha Chapman on the front. Alright. And I don't try and be too dramatic with my contour. I had a brush that kind of like was skinny. It's an e.l.f. contouring brush, and it like chiseled out my cheeks like crazy. I'm not into that look, especially on a daily basis, and this is something I wear on a regular. Alright, so I go in, and you know, you just want to blend out your contour. I'm going to have to get better at narrating these videos. And blend out accordingly. You don't want to go too far down your face. I mean, you don't want your contour touching your mouth, so I pretty much stop kind of like right here at the end of my eye, I would say. And then blend up and around. Hopefully I'm not out of frame here. Just using my mirror. Going back on the other side. Yeah. And I do kind of shape under my chin just just a little bit. You have to really be careful with this part because there have been times where I looked like I had a beard. It just went, I was trying to blend it out and it just went too far up. If you feel like you have a double chin, this will be something good. But you could skip it. I mean, everything is skippable, guys. You don't have to. I guess I feel like I can't say that enough. You don't have to do every single step. And I don't contour my nose because I just don't. I don't see the point in it. Actually, no, there is a point in it, but on a daily basis, no. I might do it when I go out for like a special event, but I don't, on a regular basis, I don't contour my nose. I think highlighting brings it out just enough for me. Alright, so my next favorite part is the highlight. And yes, highlights are everything now. I'm using another Real Techniques brush, and this is their setting brush, and it's also suggested for. Luckily, I got another one. All right, where is it? Yes, the beauty of having a double. All right, so same brush, same Real Techniques setting brush. This is Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. This is my new favorite highlight. Oh my gosh, I have at least 10 highlighters in my possession, and this one's my favorite. I have Global Glow by MAC. This is Gilded Honey, duh. Albatross by NARS, and this one is my favorite. And I have those 4 count Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters in the palette. So what I like to do is I go on the top of my cheekbone and I like to bring it up around my eyebrow in like a C shape. So you can just feel the glow. Yes. Feeling fleeky. Okay, that was corny. But anyways, super cute. Yeah, this is my favorite part. I try not to go overboard, but sometimes I just can't help it. I mean, yeah, of course people will be like, oh, highlighter is like overhyped, especially when people did that highlighter challenge, which I actually think it was really cool how to look to have complete highlight on your face. People were looking like the Tin Man and stuff. I think that was kind of cool. Shoot, if you were doing a play, you know, for the Wizard of Oz or the Wiz, I think that would be a good idea as a makeup artist to do that for that character. And I then just throw some down the bridge of my nose, and I put a little bit in the middle of my forehead. I mean, some people say that looks sweaty, but I like it. I mean, and it's hot. I'm gonna sweat anyways. Whatever. I'll just let it gleam some more. Okay. And keep your highlighter out. We're gonna go back to this. My next thing, I take my e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I've been using this for my Lovejoy by MAC blush. And I mean, it's just, it goes well with my red hair. I've wore it before my red hair. It's kind of more of like a natural blush, and it has some shimmer to it too, and that's why I like it. I think it just makes my cheeks glowy. I used to really like matte blushes, but now I still like them, but I mean, for my go-to, I don't have time to switch my face every single day I want to put on makeup, and I would have to dig through some other things in my room too. So I like to follow my cheekbone and dab down that way. And sometimes I'm not a big bold blush girl, so what I'll do, if it looks a little bit too much, I'll blend it out, and I just think that looks a little bit better, a little bit more natural that way too. Okay, just blend it out with my powder brush. Alright, so next I'm going to do my eyebrows. And it's so funny to me when people are, I'll bring up the mirror to my face. It's so funny to me when people are fascinated by my red eyebrows, because I feel like it's not a secret anymore how people get colorful eyebrows. But I guess it's still a mystery for some. I guess I just watch too much YouTube. So, alright, well, this first one, I can't even see the name of my little pencil, but it's a Rimmel pencil, and I think this one is dark brown, and it's kind of reddish. It's not super dark. I think if you want a really true like dark brown, you need to get Black Brown by Rimmel. So I used the pencil first because I think it helps fill in the holes in my brows a little bit. And does anyone else notice, like, I'm only 24, but I started waxing my eyebrows, well, not by myself, but going to the nail salon to get my eyebrows waxed when I was like 13. Is anybody else's eyebrow hairs disappearing? Because I'm starting to feel it. I remember when mine were so thick, like especially as a kid, but I also switched from waxing to threading because I started to break out from wax, and it wasn't just one type of wax on my eyebrows. I would go to like a different salon and the same thing would happen. They would get itchy and they would turn red and swell up, so I had to stop, and I was threading for a bit. But then I felt like I saw the ends of my eyebrows, and this was a few years ago. I saw the ends of my eyebrows starting to thin out, so I stopped threading and I just started plucking them myself. And I mean, they still have, you know, thinned out, but I try not to pluck that many hairs out now. I just try and clean up a little bit and go from there. So if you do see some stray hairs in this video, that's why. And I wish I brought a Q-tip in here, but I'm just going to clean that up. Ooh. Just going to clean that up with my finger a little bit. Alright, so I'd use that for trying to fill in the holes. And now, the secret to my red brows that match my red hair is my Melt Cosmetics stack. I think this is the dark. I can't remember what stack this is. I'm gonna have to write it in the link below. But the color, which is more important, that I use, because they sell singles now, I use Enigma. So it's this red color, and luckily I just had it. I mean, I got my hair dyed about a year, over a year ago now, I think, or close to a year ago. And where is my? Here it is. My eyebrow brush. And I just lucked up and had this color that matched the dye. I didn't really use this to, you know, I didn't take this in to like get my hair to match it, but yeah. So I'm using a Sonia Kashuk angled brush. This one was one of the first brushes I bought when I started doing my own makeup, and it was out of a travel kit. So I bought a bigger one, like a single version of this, but I just grabbed this one today. The ends are kind of flaring out, which are okay because my eyebrows are a little bit thicker, and I think it blends the product out a little bit better. It's not as harsh. And we're just going to brush it through. The angle helps keep it in line. Yep. Okay, and that's it. Well, no, that's not it for my brows, but that's in for filling in my brows. And the last step to my brows would be NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I'm gonna need a new one of this. I think it's almost getting to the time it's expiring. But I like this NYX gel because it's not super wet, like it is, but it's not too thick. It's not too thin, because sometimes I feel like they can be either too thick or too thin, and it just keeps my brows in place, and my brows don't get hard. Some people like their brows to get hard because it keeps them like in super place, which is cool, you know, to each his own. But I don't know, this one just works for me, especially better than wax. I think wax gets a little bit tricky. Alright, so we're almost at the end of the look, and just to finish, so I realized that my camera cut off right pretty much at the end of the video. So to finish up the look, I stopped at the brows. I pretty much just put highlight on my eyes. I used my Gilded Honey again, and I put some in the corners right here. Put some under my brow and blended it out with my finger. I sprayed my face with Elf Mist and Fix. Mist and Set, whatever. And mascara. Put on some mascara. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I popped on some gloss, and this gloss is discontinued, so whatever. This, it's just a pinky rose gold goldy gloss that I've been throwing on every single day for the summer. And put on my earrings, and that's it. That is my summer routine, you guys. So let me know if you like this video. I actually had fun recording it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to record longer than 20-minute segments on this camera. Still trying to figure it out, YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure those of you who make videos understand. But yeah, if you want to see any more makeup videos, just let me know. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see, and I will see if I can create them for you. Alright, till next time, YouTube. Have a good day.